The assembly elections in Haryana promises to be a fierce contest. The battle lines are drawn. The stakes are going to be very high for the BJP, which has been at the receiving end from the youth, from the Jat community, the farmers' angst against them. And it's going to be a litmus test for the Congress as well, which is hoping to revive its political fortunes and also to cash in on the anti-incumbency while hoping to reclaim power from the BJP after 10 long years. But what's going to be very important to see is the role of the other players, like the Jan Nayak Janata Party, which is going to be playing a very crucial role in this entire elections. We are joined by the former Deputy Chief Minister, Dushyant Chautala, who's going to be speaking to us about the elections and the roadmap ahead. Dushyant, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. I wanted to understand from you what is going to be the strategy for these elections, given the fact that in 2019 you won all the 10 seats. You, in fact, ran the government with the BJP for 4.5 years. Things have changed, there have been setbacks, but how are you planning to turn things around?
I think elections are always a new mode, and you can't depend on how the previous elections went on. Last time also we were on a similar road, where Lok Sabha was a downturn for us. But yes, when it came to Vidhan Sabha, we worked hard. We worked around the state, and moving around the state helped us. And that momentum went up. We won 10 seats. We were number 2 on another 11 seats. And then there were seats which we lost by a very small margin, like Kharkhoda. We lost by, I think, 12,500 votes. Fatehbad, 3,000 votes, and so on. So I think these elections are going to be even more interesting when you have an anti-incumbency against the sitting government who has been in power for 10 years. But nobody has forgotten Huda's regime for 10 years. We have seen that guest teachers were on big long dharna, and I think Raj Rani was shot in front of his house. Nobody has forgotten that when farmers went on to parade, bullets were fired, one farmer died during his regime also. And then you have that sentiment where overall development of the state halted with 2 agendas. One was property dealing. Nobody can forget that. That 63,000 acres of land was acquired under Section 4 and 6, released to private builders.
Right.
And on the other hand, the development of the state was just borderline to 2 districts of the state, namely Jhajjar and Rohtak. Jobs were moved to 2 states, and we have had evidences where people from Rohtak had put addresses of Karnal, Kaithal, became officers and got onto job, whereas local people never got jobs. So we have to understand that if Congress comes to regime, this which we say in Hindi is Kshetravad, will again start. सारी नौकरियां, सारे रोजगार, सारी डेवलपमेंट सब रुक जाएगा. वो हमने देखा है कि when we went from Rohtak, लाखन माजरा के बाद सड़क 4 लेन की 1.5 लेन हो जाती थी, खरखोदा की 1.5 लेन हो जाती, कलानौर के बाद भिवानी की 1.5 लेन हो जाती थी. तो वो भेदभाव जो रहा, I think we cannot forget that, and people understand. When I go to public, people say कि जी वो आ गया तो सब कुछ एक जगह ले जाएगा. And then Kumari Shailja is there. I think she is also a front runner for a CM face in Congress. You cannot say कि Huda is running Congress, because Congress is also a nationalist party. Or most interesting thing which I say is that both these parties, if they are elected to power, everything depends on what the central leadership does. You have seen Karnataka, you have seen Andhra. How did the chief minister candidate get selected? It was a call of the central government. Similarly in BJP, wo parchi aayi. Rajasthan we saw when the parchi was shown to Vasundhara ji, and she also jumped. Where did Bhajan Lal come from? So both these parties, they don't have a face. And you have to see what will happen now, where people who are electing their MLA don't even know कि कल तुम्हारा मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा कौन होगा.
That's true, Dushyant. And that's where, I want to emphasize on the role of your party. And we have seen how you played the role of kingmaker in 2019. Because as I said in the beginning, these elections are extremely important, very crucial for all the parties, whether it's BJP, Congress, your party, Aam Aadmi Party, because, you're also navigating a very volatile, opinionated electorate, fluid alliances, as you rightly said. And your party has also seen, back-to-back exits of MLAs. But as I said, politics, nothing is permanent. Anything can change. Would you be open to getting into a partnership or an alliance with any party in particular, or will the JJP अपने बल पर 90 सीट लड़ेंगे?
नहीं, अपने दम पर लड़ेंगे. If we get a good alliance partner before nomination, we'll look into that, we'll discuss deliberately and then take a final call. But when you say कि विधायक चले गए, I think I've learned from my great grandfather Chaudhary Devilal ji, लोग आएंगे जाएंगे. With regional parties, it has always been this. और चौधरी देवीलाल जी ने तो 82 के अंदर he formed the government, and Bhajanlal ji took all that, and then came the terminology of Ayaram Gyaram.
Yes.
And Ayaram Gyaram, I think, started from Haryana and went across to the country.
It's a very famous
So
phrase.
for the 7 who have left, I can just say, एक छोटे से लालच के लिए वर्षों के याराने गए, अच्छा हुआ मेरे दोस्त कुछ नकली चेहरे पहचाने गए. So these are things which will come in, people will seek votes because regional parties have their own cadre, and they come in, collaborate, and then they see that we have a chance to go to national parties. मगर जो लोग regional से national गए हैं, give me 5 example across the country कि regional से national जाने के बाद they have become leaders. There are no examples. We have seen what Chaudhary Devilal ji did or Chotala Sahab did in the past. And also it's happening. We will build our own cadre. We'll give young people more chances that we have a second line, third in line chain of people who have that ability to go into the elections.
But one of your biggest asset is your age and the kind of accomplishments that you have had so far. Would you see that as an asset, a positive, or is it a deterrent and a threat for many others?
For me, what I learned during my college days was, I was reading Malcolm Gladwell's book, Tipping Point. So in that, it was mentioned that crisis and opportunity in Chinese have the same alphabet. So that same sign depends, either you take it as a crisis or an opportunity.
Right.
For me, this time is not a crisis. It's an opportunity to build my own cadre. Again, stronger cadre. Yes, we have a party cadre that is standing, but yes, young faces to come in, get an opportunity to fight along with me for next 40, 45 years for the development of this state. And we have shown that young people have that energy to make big changes. If you take last 4.5 years of Haryana, who thought Hisar would have an international airport coming up with a global warehousing hub and an integrated manufacturing cluster in 7,300 acres of land? Who thought that Maruti, after Hudda's regime leaving Haryana and Manohar Lal ji could not get them back, we motivated them to come back. And today I can proudly say, with that movement of Maruti coming in, globally we have the biggest car manufacturing plant in 900 acres coming up in Kharkhoda. 10 lakh cars per annum, 10 lakh गाड़ी अगर मारुति के अंदर बनेगी खरखोदा में, I see Kharkhoda becoming a global hub for manufacturing in next 10 years.
Right.
चौटाला साहब के regime में मारुति मानेसर गई. मानेसर is the first village in India that was directly converted not to a council or a committee but to a municipal corporation, because that development was so advanced and so fast, we could not cater Gurgaon to cover up that. And we succeeded. I think that is the vision we should have. कि 20 साल, 30 साल, 40 साल का हरियाणा कैसा होगा. आज हम बात करते हैं तो हमने देखा है Flipkart coming with a warehouse which will have 15,000 people employed. 140 एकड़ में 7 मंजिल ऊंचा warehouse, fully automated. E-commerce का future बदल देगा.
No, absolutely. And I'm sure, you have that vision as well. As I said, age is on your side. There's a long career. But I have to ask you, Dushyant, what happened with the BJP? Why was the decision for you to pull the plug at such a crucial time in these?
See,
and also, would there be a chance for you to, at any point, reclaim or get into an alliance with the BJP?
Who knows about the future? कौन किसके साथ जाएगा, क्या समीकरण बनेंगे? I think Congress never thought कि कांग्रेस विद गो विद शिवसेना, शिवसेना की आइडियोलॉजी के अंदर जिस तरीके से लड़ाई रही और जिस तरीके से बाला साहब ने पूरा 83 के अंदर इंदिरा गांधी के खिलाफ धरना दिया और मार्शी एक्ट आया लोकल एम्प्लॉयमेंट का, and today they are alliance because BJP could not cater to
But
demands.
would there be a chance for you to put the past behind, bury the hatchet, and could there be a possibility of you rekindling an alliance with them?
For now, I clearly say no.
Okay.
And for us, I think our simple target, वो कहते हैं ना अर्जुन का तीर मछली की आंख, these are 90 constituencies. Let us get the numbers. Who knows? It has been the past also. BJP was a junior ally with INLD or Janata Party or Janata Dal in the past. Who knows who comes behind us also to form the government? Why would I think I should go behind somebody to form the government?
No, that's true. But you know, the BJP is hoping that this fractured opposition, they're dealing with their own crisis, infighting, difference of opinions, factionalism, and defections from your party will work in their favor. What do you have to say
I think
about
it's too early to say. I think let the nominations and candidates be announced. And I think then the true election will foresee its face. And I think once that starts, then we can say what the Haryana politics is going to look in the future.
But I will still come back to the importance of your party. Now, as we know, Dushyant, you know, the Jats are the dominant community in the state of Haryana. Could there be a possibility of you getting into alliance with the India Alliance, or most importantly, Chandrasekhar Azad's Bhim Army, just to capture that Jat plus Dalit vote? Because if that happens, that could completely spoil the BJP's campaign strategy.
See, spoiling anybody's campaign strategy is no political party's agenda. Every political party's agenda is to go to electorals with some collaborations, some agenda, and let the electors vote for your party because they see a future. Let us come out with our announcements. Let's see who comes along with us or we fight alone. And I think with this, the agenda for the elections will be set. Who knows that I have a Brahmin ally or a Dalit ally or somebody else coming in with me. And who knows that I fight 90 on my own and then do a political, social strategy. How Chaudhary Devilal ji did. Give tickets to the smallest communities which stand in the state. Chaudhary Devilal ji in the past gave a ticket to a Bajigar candidate and he won. That was not even 5,000, 6,000 votes at that time in a constituency. But yes, then the sentiment came in कि हाँ गरीब भी MLA बन सकता है. He gave a ticket to somebody who was playing dole or something and that guy won.
Well, you have the BSP INLD coming together. And you've also spoken about Chandrasekhar Azad. What about the Aam Aadmi Party? Where do they fit in this
Aam Aadmi
puzzle?
Party contested Vidhan Sabha last time also alone.
Even in
on
Kurukshetra,
46 seats
yes.
and they got less than I think 0.46% vote share that time. And coming in today they have a government in Punjab now. Earlier they had a government in Delhi alone. And that after having an India Alliance election at Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra election was more or less on two agendas. It was Modi harao, Modi jitao. And Aam Aadmi got that vote share only because people were against Modi in that election. This time is going to be Vidhan Sabha's agenda, not these. हमारे देसी में कहते हैं कि बड़ी पर्ची का चुनाव, छोटी पर्ची का चुनाव. बड़ी पर्ची का चुनाव is on national agendas. छोटी पर्ची का चुनाव जो है, it is on regional agendas. And I think on regional agendas when these points come up, Chaudhary Devilal ji always said कि regional parties are original parties. And for that, you have to work on to regional.
But they have aspirations of their own, and as you rightly said, at the national front, they are in an alliance with the Indie alliance.
But are you sure that they are going to be part of elections with Congress? No. I don't think so. Congress willing to give any tickets to as allies who are demanding for tickets, either be Aam Aadmi Party.
I did ask that question to the Hudas, and you're right. There was silence on that front.
Or even to Akhilesh Yadav. I read in a newspaper that Akhilesh Yadav demands 5 tickets in Haryana.
You know, I wanted to ask you, Dushyant, that the BJP has also been very quick to rework its election strategy. You've seen how they've changed their chief ministers to deflect the anti-incumbency against Manohar Lal Khattar. Not just that, we see a new chief minister who's reversing all of the policies of his predecessor.
I think there's no difference between working of Manohar Lal ji in the past and Naib Saini today. It's the same way of working. Still, Bade Saab has control of the government today. And it's a, what do you say, a common clause in bureaucracy or the lobbying in Chandigarh.
But you don't think that they've been taking corrective measures to kind of curb the unrelenting
what
Jat anger
what
against them?
corrective measure did Saini take in last 74 days of his regime? Nothing. It was only talks. Neither the PPP has changed, neither the property IDs have changed. Only one thing which we have seen is that what we formed was the Haryana Kaushal Rozgar Nigam to eliminate DC rate, enumerate Thekedari Partha, and in that, Saini just made a statement, that also through an ordinance. The funniest part is, it's an ordinance. और ordinance का मतलब है 6 महीने validity. If the next government doesn't get it into a bill and pass it in the Vidhan Sabha, it's gone. आपने किसी को पक्का नहीं किया, आपने तो सबको एक लॉलीपॉप देके छोड़
But
दिया.
you know, he's announcing 10% horizontal reservations to Agniveers in the recruitment.
That was
for
done by our
posts and-
cabinet. That is the most important thing was that when I was a part of cabinet, it was my agenda. I have met Rajnath Singh ji and said, I have met Amit Shah ji and said that you create a quota in all police services across the country for Agniveers. But सोच देखिए, और बड़े गंभीरता के साथ मैं कहता हूं कि आप सिपाही को सिपाही रखना चाहेंगे? जो 17 साल का बच्चा फौज में जाता है और फौज में 4 साल अपने जीवन के, महत्वपूर्ण 4 साल जीवन के दे के वापिस आता है, आप उसको कोटा दे के और सिपाही रख के भर्ती करोगे? Why don't you do what we have said in our manifesto कि हम उनकी हायर एजुकेशन फ्री करेंगे, कि they take masters and bachelors or PhD and they become officers of the future. They have experience, they have served the country. क्यों नहीं हम उनको वो facilities देते?
But there has been a rethink on that. Following the kind of outcry over the Agnipath scheme, the BJP is saying they will go back to the drawing board, relook at providing job
BJP after
opportunities in
years
short
go back to the same thing. पहले OPS थी, फिर NPS आई, अब UPS आ गई. यूनिफाइड पेंशन स्कीम का मतलब क्या है? अभी तक तो उसका पेंडोरा बॉक्स खुला नहीं है. वी डोंट नो व्हाट स्कीम्स दे आर कमिंग अप विद. बट हु नोज कल लिखा क्या आएगा? कि आप 10,000 रुपए जो 2 साल नौकरी करके जाएगा उसको जॉब सिक्योरिटी दे देंगे कि कल तू बेरोजगार हो गया. 3,000 रुपए तो हम बुढ़ापा पेंशन ही देते. 7,000 रुपए का बेनिफिट टू सर्व द गवर्नमेंट इन अ जॉब. So these are things that we need to discuss, and I think states are most important part. It is very easy for the union government before election to change a scheme, and state accept it or doesn't accept it. That is the most important thing to see.
So what is the way out of this? Because, you know, Dushyantji, Agnipath scheme is definitely going to play a very crucial role
See,
in shaping the political
When
narrative.
I was in US for 4 years, I saw US Army has a similar way of working. They take young kids out of college, give them a job. Those young people come back, their university education is free. They are getting a stipend or a pension that keeps them to bread and butter. They educate themselves and go back either to the army or to an alternative job which can give them a living. हमारे देश में अग्निवीर में कुछ ऐसा नहीं सोचा गया. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया कम्स आउट विद एन स्कीम सेज ठीक है डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट नहीं है, आप 20 साल पे रिटायर नहीं हो सकते, 4 साल की नौकरी करो, जो 1/4 अच्छे हैं उनको हम कंटिन्यू रखेंगे, बच्चों को रिलीव कर देंगे. 3/4 of that young people who are trained with the army will come back home if they don't get into jobs. They might derail and go into other professions. और हमने देखे हैं, there have been incidents in which ex-army people who have worked for 5-7 years have been involved in crimes also. आप उनके भविष्य को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए क्या सोच रहे हैं? And I think the Prime Minister needs to rethink on these agendas.
Right. On another very important issue, how do you think any of the party that comes to power in these elections, whether it's the BJP or the Congress, will be able to balance the economic needs of bringing in agricultural reforms while addressing agrarian crisis amid, you know, this anger and dissatisfaction that we're seeing amongst the farmers? How do you think they'll be able to do
See,
that?
you have to make schemes. मैंने 4.5 साल करके दिखाया है. Procurement was my part. Earlier, Haryana used to procure only 6 crops. I increased
14
it
crops.
to 14 crops during my regime. farmers used to get their payments after 2-3 months. That also not full because आड़ती उसका पैसा काट लेता था. I made a scheme and then we pushed it forward with all thrust और farmer को हमने 2 दिन के अंदर पैसा दिया. जब किसान को 2 दिन में पैसा मिलने लगा तो he had that hope कि कल मैं कुछ expand करूं, नई टेक्नोलॉजी लाऊं. फार्मर जब सुरक्षित होगा, जब either you come out with more benefits on new agriculture ideas, जैसे हमने 19 क्रॉप्स भावांतर भरपाई पे ली जिसमें मेजॉरिटी हॉर्टिकल्चर और वेजिटेबल्स हैं. टमाटर की ये हालत हो जाती थी, 50 पैसे किलो में भी कोई नहीं खरीद सकता था और क्राइसिस के टाइम पे वी हैव सीन टोमेटोज गोइंग अप टू 80 रुपीज. वी सिक्योर्ड दैट एट 6 रुपीज अ केजी. अगर 2 रुपए का बेच के आया है तो 4 रुपए उसको सरकार देती थी. तो फार्मर को होप हुआ कि एटलीस्ट आई एम गेटिंग द बेयर मिनिमम फॉर माई क्रॉप. We have to have these schemes coming up.
Why is it so difficult to give that guarantee? That's all they want, a legal guarantee for MSPs. What are the bottlenecks?
It is up to the state. Nobody understands that MSP is on a concurrent list. Procurement is on state subject, but deciding the rate is on the center subject. Center does its part, is decides the rate, but center cannot assure states to procure. Because procuring everything around the country is impossible for any nation, not only India. But yes, we can plan, we can go on to alternative crops, give more prizes to that and export it abroad. There are crops, can you imagine कि हमारे यहाँ का मटर, स्पेशली हरियाणा के सिरसा जिले का मटर अमृतसर की मंडी से पाकिस्तान जाता है. Nobody has ever thought हमारा कीनू हमारे देश में गल जाएगा बिकॉज वी डोंट हैव ट्रांसपोर्टेशन मोड. और पाकिस्तान का किन्नू हर रोज बाय एयर कार्गो से दुबई जाता है, सऊदी जाता है. दे आर गेटिंग बेटर प्राइजेस बिकॉज दे हैव दैट जील टू एक्सपोर्ट देयर क्रॉप. हम नहीं कर पा रहे. मैंने अगर आज प्रयास करता हूं कि मेरे खेत का कीनू दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट से मैं बाहर भेजूंगा तो इट इज ए 3 डे लॉन्ग प्रोसेस. 3 दिन में कोई भी हॉर्टिकल्चर प्रोड्यूस खराब होता है. बट इफ वी कैन मेक दैट मैकेनिज्म कि हाँ हिसार एयरपोर्ट पे हॉर्टिकल्चर एक्सपोर्ट हब बना देंगे एंड क्लियरेंसेज आर इनटू आवर्स एंड वी हैव स्पेशल कार्गो फ्लाइट्स गोइंग अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड विद आवर प्रोड्यूस, वी विल गेट मोर वैल्यू फॉर दैट.
Interesting. Dushyant, I wanted to ask you your learnings through the journey. You were a regional player in 2019. I wanted to understand from you, what are your thoughts, some of your takeaways, because you come from one of the most prominent Jat political dynasties of Haryana. You're the grandson of Om Prakash Chautala, great-grandson of the former Deputy Prime Minister Devi Lal. In hindsight, when you think about the defections or what happened between you and the BJP, what are some of your learnings?
See, one thing that I would get you corrected is, do you even know a real surname? Chaudhary Devilal ji never used a surname.
He didn't actually.
But
you're right.
Over a period, we have been quoted as Jats. Chaudhary Devilal ji was a Sihag. Chautala was his village name. Chautala Sahab, when he fought his first election, he filed his nomination as Om Prakash. And there were 2 other Om Prakash. So every Om Prakash was given the name of his village. So it became Om Prakash Chautala.
Right.
And we carried that forward. I think going into caste is very small thinking. I think we have to be at large. We have every caste possible in this country, in our state. Because of Gurgaon, Faridabad and industries coming across the country, we have mobilization of people from all states and UTs of our country. We have to think about every person. We have to think about the Pravasis coming in. And we have to think about the generals, the backwards and the SCs. We have to think about women and the youth. And I think that's our priority. If we came up with this amendment in Panchayati Raj that we have to give 50% reservation to women in the state or 8% reservations to the extreme backward, BCA which we call in our state is, yes, we succeeded. Today we have a Kumhar, we have a Sunar, we have a Jhimar, we have a Teli, we have a Jogi, we have a Nai Sarpanch in our state. And I feel proud that we gave that reservation, which gave people who have 4 or 5 houses in a village to lead. I am very happy that every second seat of my panchayat, either be member panchayat, sarpanch, block samiti, jila parishad or their chairmen, are honored by a woman sitting there. These are changes. I think these reforms will lead our state to move forward in a
So
better
how
way.
did you react to the news of the Supreme Court giving the power to states now to subclassify SC/STs for quotas, and also, giving them the liberty to remove that creamy layer, which
See, it is-
also get undue benefits?
I think creamy layer was a state subject. Every state has done that over a period. It was 2 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 6 lakhs, now 8 lakhs. It has always been a state subject.
Right.
But when it comes to quota within a quota, Chaudhary Bhajanlal ji tried. He divided SC into SCA and SCB. Supreme Court's judgment came in, stopped that. In future, who knows? Just an election gimmick also, because there are going to be writs now. You've seen Mayawati or Chandrasekhar coming up with this, that Bharat Bandh is going to be called. And tomorrow, if some litigation goes to Supreme Court and there is a stay by Supreme Court, who knows how long this is going to take? And in our country, when reservation was started, it was for 10 years. And it's been long, 75 plus years.
Right.
And I think we are going to extend it from 80 to 90 also in future. But yes, we need to support the people who are extremely weak.
Right.
That support cannot be thought only on aspect of SCs. I think BCs are there. There are caste in generals which have been demanding for reservation over the past years. You've seen Gujar, you've seen Jats, you've seen Brahmins also now coming up, that we need reservations. We are no more big landholders or big chaudharies of the villages.
Well, hopefully that happens. As I wrap up, Dushyantji, I wanted to ask you that the Hudas, who I had spoken to earlier, they speak about unemployment, which has been a very big issue, not just only in Haryana, I think in various northern states of the country. In fact, Haryana continues to be number one in unemployment. If I may quote the SMIE study, it says at 37.4%, Haryana has the highest unemployment in India. They, in fact, are crying foul. They're saying that in the last decade, no work has been done. Law and order is deteriorating. It's at its worst. And of course, they highlight the
I
unemployment
think
issue.
Hudas have forgotten what their regime for Haryana was. We have seen Hero Honda, where thousands of employees of Hero Honda were caught into a park and there was a lathi charge. We have seen during his regime that a general manager of Maruti was burnt within his room. We have seen Maruti going to Gujarat during his regime. We have seen Hero and Honda splitting and going to Rajasthan during his regime. There was no investment. Only investment that Mr. Huda during his regime had was that property dealers built their own profession in this state. Go across the state, go to Rohtak itself. There is a Sun City project in Rohtak. You know what Justice Suryakant, when he was in High Court, in his judgment said there should be a highest inquiry. And then Justice Dave in Supreme Court said that government should ensure the highest level of inquiry has been done. No inquiry was done. We have seen what BPTP did in Faridabad. There was a master plan with a new bypass coming up just to develop Damadji.
Right.
We have seen DLF and Robert Vadra case in Gurgaon. We know that 18 petrol pumps of CNG on Greenbelt were approved to whom? Kunal Badoo, who's son-in-law of Bhupender Hooda. कैसे हुआ? ये तो दामाद जी खेलते रहे और प्रदेश को लूट के चले गए. और प्रॉपर्टी बिल्डर्स ने प्रदेश का एक ऐसा नेक्सस बनाया, फार्मर से 25 लाख 30 लाख में जमीन ली, करोड़ों के दाम बेच दी. And not even 1,000 of litigations are in court.
That's true.
And we cannot forget that in last 4.5 years, how we managed to get ATL, a Chinese-based company, जो आपके इसका बैटरी है, that is of ATL. आपके मोबाइल की बैटरी is of ATL. 57% of mobile camcorders and all these batteries are manufactured by ATL.
Right.
ATL मेवात जैसी जगह में, जहाँ रोजगार के अवसर नहीं आते थे, 180 एकड़ में वर्ल्ड का दूसरा बड़ा लिथियम बैटरी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट लगा रही है. दैट इज आवर कैपेबिलिटी. ग्रासिम्स बिरला ग्रुप पहली पेंट की फैक्ट्री पानीपत में लगा रही है. हमने मेडिकल कॉलेज दिया है, जींद उठाकर देखिए, आप सिरसा उठाकर देखिए, आप दादरी उठाकर देखिए, दीज बैकवर्ड डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स दे डिडंट हैव हॉस्पिटल्स। हरियाणा की सबसे ऊंची आज के दिन बिल्डिंग कोई है तो 19 मंजिल की सरकारी बिल्डिंग जींद जैसे जिले के अंदर
But then
मेडिकल
why is
कॉलेज की।
unemployment such a big issue?
एम्प्लॉयमेंट कैन नॉट बी जनरेटेड ओवरनाइट। जो हुड्डा साहब ने बीज बोए थे वो कांटे तो हमें चुभे थे, हमने सुधारा है। एंड इट इज गोइंग टू टेक 5 years टू बिल्ड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर।
right.
एक दिन में फैक्ट्री नहीं
Sure.
बनती। मारुति गोज इन टू प्रोडक्शन इन 2025 दिसंबर।
It takes
3
time.
साल तो लगेंगे ना। मगर जिस दिन मारुति इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के वहां डेवलपमेंट का काम करके प्रोडक्शन में जाएगी, आई नो 10,000 न्यू यूथ ऑफ आवर स्टेट्स विल बी एम्प्लॉयड इन दैट प्लांट।
Right. Another very important issue about the entire wrestlers' agitation. Do you think that sportsperson should keep out of politics? The Huda camp says, well, what's wrong? Sachin Tendulkar was given a Rajya Sabha seat. There has been talks about Vinesh getting also possibly a seat in Rajya Sabha. Your thoughts on this entire
See, I
matter?
was the first one to say because nobody technically knew that Vinesh was not 30 and Rajya Sabha's age was 30. Huda ji तो said इसको विधान सभा के थ्रू राज्य सभा में भेजो. I said she cannot go. Let's talk to the Prime Minister as a united front, united state. Say कि ठीक है सम्मान बढ़ाओ. और sports person coming to politics is not for the first time. Dilip Turkey became an MP of BJD. हॉकी कैप्टन था. हम बात करें तो बबीता विनेश's sister contested on a BJP ticket last election. तो ये तो होता रहा है. Who has the capability to come into election and win elections वो आएगा. कौन रोक सकता है?
If there is anything that you are inspired from your great-grandfather as we finish this interview, what would that be?
I think his one thing and the foremost thing which I remember from him when I came from Sanar for the first time, I think I was in class 6, it was 99 or 2000, and I sat with him in 100 Lodi state and he said, कितना पढ़ लिया? And I said, जी 6th में हूँ और पढ़ाई बहुत जरूरी है. And I think that is the most important thing that we need to learn, that जितनी एजुकेशन आएगी, जितनी नॉलेज आएगी, हमारा देश उतना बढ़ेगा. We have seen all developed countries, their primary focus is on education. And I think that should be our priority also.
Very interesting. It's been such a pleasure speaking to you, Dushyant. Thank you so much for speaking
Thank
to
you, sir.
CNN News 18. I'm wishing you all the best for the elections.
Thank you.